Hey, it's Cam. Hey,
What's going on, bro?
You the dude from TikTok, that dating coach, right?
Oh, yes I am, bro.
Hey, bro, I have a question for you.
Yeah, no problem, man. What's your name?
Hey, my name's John, bro.
John, nice to meet you. Cameron Devon Crew. Step
Pleasure,
right
bro.
here.
Appreciate
What
that.
question do you have, bro?
Yeah, bro. So I just got out of a relationship with a woman I loved. I wanted to spend, the rest of my life with her.
Right.
But the problem was she was looking for a partner. I didn't feel like she was submissive enough. I wanted to lead in my relationship.
Right.
And she was looking for a partner, co-equals in a relationship. And that just didn't work for me. So I want to know, did I make the right decision? Because I am not sure. And I'm just want to know your guidance, bro.
I understand, man. So let me ask you a couple of questions just to make sure I fully understand the scenario.
Okay.
So you make good money.
Yes,
and
I
your
made
woman
good money.
made good money.
Right, she made good money also.
What was
Absolutely.
the difference between y'all's money? Who had more or less and how much?
Okay, so I made more than she did, probably by about $30,000.
Got it.
Now she is making over six figures, right? She's almost at 200. I'm over 200.
Together, y'all were low-key on some power couple shit.
Yes, we were.
Right,
We were.
right. But the dissatisfaction was you have a certain vision and direction that you want to go in with the relationship,
Correct.
household.
Correct.
But she wanted to have a certain leadership domain equal to you.
Correct.
Right,
And I didn't want that.
And how'd that make you feel?
I didn't like that, bro. Like, it's like she wanted me to be her. And I'm like, no, I'm the man.
So she didn't make you feel like a man?
Correct.
Okay, all right, let me break this down for you, man. This is something that's not commonly understood. It's a little philosophical. So when you have a relationship dynamic, it doesn't matter if it's man-woman, man-man, woman-woman, heterosexual, bisexual, LGBT. When two people are in a relationship, there's something called masculine and feminine energy. And that is the polar dynamic between two individuals. So an individual who is more in his masculine or her masculine is going to be more attracted to somebody in his or her feminine. And it doesn't matter your gender, because everybody has both masculine and feminine energy inside of them. What determines how much you have is how you live your life. So when you have two career-oriented people, then what you have are two people who have developed their masculine capacity, their masculine energy, their masculine skills to lead and direct a career. And a lot of people don't know how to turn that off when it comes to intimacy in romantic relationships. So today you have a lot of women who have developed their masculine capacity because they want to have careers. A lot of women say they don't want to be dependent on a man. They want to be independent. They want to have their own money so they can spend their money how they want to and make their own choices and not be told what to do, right?
Right.
So that's not a problem, and I'm not saying women should be dependent. But the natural issue that we cannot deny is that when women go out and develop their masculine energy, it makes them less appealing to masculine men. And women with money don't want a beta male feminine dude. Because to be feminine, very feminine, means you haven't developed that career growth, that career orientation, the discipline it takes to be stoic, not care about your emotions, and follow a career path. So women who have a strong career, lawyers, doctors, don't want a man who's more free-flowing and a little bit more feminine. They want a man who's also a baller. But the problem is that man is masculine. So you have two masculine people internally, but you have a man who's masculine on the outside and a woman who's feminine on the inside, but the internal energy clashes. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So there's always going to be a conflict. You want submission, man, and that's very unpopular to say today in our culture. When a man says, I want to lead a woman, I want to lead my household, and I want to be dominant, it's viewed as toxic masculinity. And it's not a bad thing as long as you're taking care of your woman and treating her right. Now, if your woman is kept up in the house, she's doing good, you make sure everything is taken care of, and she fills you up with inspiration and motivation, nurturing, and she handles everything outside of your career, that's really an equal relationship. But a lot of women don't want to be in that because they've been with too many men who actually are toxic. These niggas are insecure. They handcuff women because they don't believe in themselves, and they don't know how to lead property. They manage women, they don't lead women. To be a leader just means that you're very confident, you're grounded, you know where you're going, and you're going there with passion. And the woman believes in that, and she wants to go along with you to create that vision that you can mutually share together. So I'm gonna back up because I know I said a lot. What you need to do is go out here in the dating place and meet a woman who is your complementary opposite. So as masculine as you are, if you're not willing to submit some of your masculine energy and become more feminine, which it doesn't sound like you are, you need to find a woman who's going to be more totally feminine, who doesn't mind submitting to a man, who doesn't mind following your leadership, who doesn't mind taking your guidance, your criticism, and your constructive input. And she's going to play her role being number two, not in a bad way, but number two, meaning that there's only one leader in any situation. You look at a company, there's a CEO. You know, you look at any organization or church, there's a pastor. So it has to be that way in relationships too. Equality is not realistic. You have to have the dynamic of leadership and followership. So that's what I recommend, bro. And don't feel bad about wanting to be a traditional man. There's nothing wrong with that. Find a traditional woman and you will be all right. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, player.
All right, appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.